The Ethiopian institution of the Ombudsman Mekelle branch reports that over 970,000 internally displaced persons in Tigray are still unable to return home due to the incomplete implementation of the Pretoria Peace Agreement. According to Tsahaye Mbaye, the head of the branch office, the number of IDPs unable to return is decreasing each day, not due to successful resettlement efforts but because of worsening conditions, including hunger and disease. Findings from an institutional study indicate that aid intended for IDPs is not reaching them effectively.
Regarding the IDPs, they weren't provided aid in the past and are not receiving it now. They've faced numerous challenges, and these problems persist. Last winter, they endured heavy rains without adequate shelter. This is the harsh reality for many of our people. They deserve dignity and access to basic services just like any other citizen. While the government is obligated to provide food for these IDPs, only 20% of the aid actually reaches them.
Tsahaye Mbaye urges all parties to prioritize the safe return of IDPs to their homes in accordance with the Pretoria Agreement. He also challenged a recent statement by the U.S. Secretary of State on the second anniversary of the Cessation of Hostilities Agreement, which claimed that internally displaced persons have returned to their homes.
There are claims that IDPs have returned to Tsalemti, but peace has not been restored there, leading some to return to Shira. Additionally, a report from the U.S. states that IDPs have returned home. We are uncertain about the sources of this information or which returns are being referenced. This inaccurate information needs to be corrected.
Internally displaced persons in Tigray remain displaced largely due to the incomplete implementation of the Pretoria Peace Agreement. They continue to face deteriorating conditions, including hunger and disease, with their numbers declining daily. To alleviate their suffering, all parties and stakeholders are urged to collaborate in fully implementing the Pretoria Peace Agreement and facilitating the prompt return of displaced persons to their homes.